All right, welcome back. You're still watching Daybreak on this 20th day of February 2023. Yes, we took a break, but the conversation has been going on between Deputy Speaker and the Senator of Makueni. They appear not to agree on anything in as far as reconstituting IEBC is concerned, but even more. But joining us now is the Senator of Kisii County, Senator Richard Onyonka. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm very, very sorry I'm late. I took flu medicine and I slept.
Oh, pole sana.
I'm very sorry.
We hope that you get well.
Just don't pass it on to me.
You see, she's been telling me she thinks I'll give her a flu. she's just like this.
This station extremely healthy.
She's like this.
People with flus next.
Okay.
And I shall hold the citizen to account for that.
Now
we
hope you don't catch it. But what are the same, Senator? We've been speaking about the constitution of IEBC. We've seen some 3 institutions have picked their nominees, and I had asked them about the position of Azimio, saying that they're not going to participate, but also saying that this is one-sided. It's a unilateral commission being put in place. I don't know what your personal views are on what we should, because already there's a law that exists and it's being followed. In fact, by tomorrow, which is the 7th day since the declaration of the vacancies, the process of picking nominees to the selection panel has to have ended, so that the president can thereafter appoint them and start the process of seeking new commissioners. What do you think we should do at a time that we have all this political suspicion from Azimio?
Sami, electoral integrity is a very critical issue in our politics. But unfortunately, you know, bad habits die hard. Very bad habits are things which we carry along either as we are growing up or as we are maturing into our lives. The truth is that what is happening right now is bad habits. The truth is, yeah, there could have been mistakes which were made before in terms of the nomination of the members who are going to become commissioners, how we are going to set up the electoral commission and all that. The feeling I have right now, and this is why you have a lot of people, and I'm happy that Honorable Sholay is here, you don't have to, even when you have a majority, pass a bad law. Because what happens is right now that law will actually favor you. But what happens tomorrow when you are not in power? All right, the people who are going to oppose you, or the people who are going to raise issues about what exactly you're doing in terms of setting up some of these government structures, IEBC being one of the issues, is that I believe, and as I said, I'm so happy to see Madam Sholay here. Please tell your people, the fact that you are going to nominate and select people who are going to be in the commission or commissioners who are going to be commissioned and disregarding what the other side feels will definitely affect the way this country of ours is governed and the way how the other side feels. The problem is, and I know in politics sometimes we are not willing to say, okay, no, it's a give and take, let's agree to balance this whole exercise and make sure that we at least agree with each other. I've just listened to what my honorable member here is saying, and she's saying we are following the law. You know the issues which have come up before about the IEBC. You know the challenges that IEBC has had in terms of having the elections which are verifiable, elections which are believable, elections which are within the law. The problem you have now, if members of the opposition, and the truth is, if you look at how the elections took place in August, in reality, this country is split down in the middle. We are really split.
But what should happen? Because she's saying that they're following the law.
But this is a law that was passed because they had a majority.
But you were in Parliament.
At that time, you see, let me give you an example.
Remember, they were in government since 2018.
No.
5 months after the election.
No. We were not in government. It is that Raila and Uhuru agreed to become friends and work together. Nobody was in government. It was not a coalition government.
But you control government. You are in all the parliamentary committees.
Senator Onyonka, because the law on how you pick nominees to the selection panel is what it is, and that is already happening.
Yes.
What do you want to change?
Let me ask you, Sami, how do you choose commissioners?
The selection panel will come and invite applications.
That is true.
Will be made, interviews will be conducted, and a recommendation will be given to the president for appointment.
Yes.
So what do you want done differently?
No, but what did we do before that we are not doing now?
No, you tell me, because the law is what it is.
Yeah, what I'm saying is what is being done right now is not what was done before. How did we nominate commissioners in the last elections?
You know, it went through the same process, and the side which is in government now.
Just wait.
The side which is in government now was not happy with it. Now, the truth of the matter is, this election is a 50-50 election, highly contested, and in fact, in the first instance, Azimio had more members of parliament than Kenya Kwanza. Now, similar situation has played in the United States of America. Right now, we have a president where Republicans are more as members of parliament, more than the Democrats. But we have not seen the president there buying the Republicans so that he has a majority. Here, the president has bought almost every small party to have a majority, which is a fake majority.
And that's why, Senator Manzo, whatever it is, if members are being bought, they'll still be bought. If they're being bought, using your words.
Yes.
But the law is what it is. So I'm asking for the
same
formula.
law used last time.
I'm asking for the formula outside this.
Now, clearly, this selection panel, the way it's going to be constituted, the president has a single control of, kind of a single-handed control of each of those institutions, including Law Society of Kenya, where I belong, although Law Society, because all those institutions are also divided in the middle. So one of the biggest roles under the constitution of the president is to make sure that he has a united nation, and he has a peaceful nation, and brings everybody together. That cannot happen when perceivingly or obviously, and everyone can see you're doing it your own way simply because you have bought members of parliament to acquire a majority.
You're not answering my question.
Yes.
So who do you want to pick the selection panel?
We must go back to the drawing board.
And have
if you are going to keep this country, and this is inter-party discussion, so that each political party which is a stakeholder has a stake in this. Unless the political parties have a stake in this, just as it was done in 1997, and we have a good precedence.
So you want political parties to pick members of the selection panel?
To participate, yes, to participate in that process. So that, because we know all those who have been chosen are aligned to the president. We also want our own.
Wow. You know, Sam, many times I listen to misinformation being given on the media houses, and then I say, okay, I'm going to go to the media house myself. And that's why I come here, because I get frustrated when I hear things like this. You know, what he's not telling Kenyans is that when we had the IPPG system, which was where every political parties gave a name of a person to join, to be a member of the commission. That was the method, where it's the political parties only, to the exclusion of religious leaders and all the other sectors. That was the method that was there, the IPPG model of the late President Kibaki. After that, President Kibaki did away with the IPPG system, right, and he nominated 22 commissioners by himself. That happened. So when you talk about single-handedly, that happened just before the 2007 elections. Hence, we had the crisis. When the crisis happened and we had the government of national unity, which Raila Odinga had a big stake, they negotiated. And it was one of the laws that were put is, how do we get commissioners? That is when this law was put in place.
Okay.
Again, he had a second stab when he had the Kiraitu Orengo-led joint parliamentary committee and came up with that. But let us just put something straight. When they say that there is they feel that these elections were botched, the current commission didn't do a good job, these two people are elected in an election run by the same commission. So first of all, they must resign their positions as senator and as member of parliament, and because they must stand by what they believe, that they don't believe that his election was properly run. But they are enjoying the fruits of the election run by the same commission. No, you had your turn. Let me finish.
No, I want to respond.
I'll give you a chance. You'll respond. You'll respond.
You will.
So, first of all, that is double speak. It's double standards. When I win, I'm okay. When Raila doesn't win, then we have a problem with the commission. It is the same commission. There was no commission for Raila, another commission for Senator Manzo here, and again, Mheshimiwa here. The other thing that we want to say is that there was the handshake government since March 2018. They had a super majority. They controlled all the committees of parliament. The rest of us had been kicked out. You know what? Daniel Manzo here, who's a very good lawyer, because I taught him. Yeah, and I can say he was a brilliant student, and he's still a brilliant lawyer, and a very good legislator. So he had the opportunity when he was in parliament. You could have easily put a bill to incorporate whatever drawing board you're talking about now. Don't talk about the drawing board now. Be a great leader and pass the law that you want to be passed. You had an opportunity. You let it pass. So today, you are actually... Yes. He cannot be allowed to start speaking about it when he had an opportunity to do something.
I hear you, Deputy Speaker. And lastly... Let's close on this. Allow me not to. Let's close on this. Senator Onyonka, you wanted to say something. I
was telling my leader this way, Madam Sholei. The dispute about elections is not whether the elections were...
Onyonka?
No, I'm coming there. Coming there. The disputes that you have is about the transmission of elections from the regions to the central base, which was at Bomas of Kenya. That transmission is where the issue is. There was no transmission being done, Madam Sholei, at the grassroots level, for example, for the member of the MCA or member of the county assembly, or member of parliament, or even the governor, because the election, that is why, in fact, one of the suggestions you're making, and I think it's a wonderful suggestion, is that let the elections be tallied in completion at the county level.
And that was done.
Hold on. We don't know that, because there is this transmission thing. You remember the story about how this hacking was done and all that. So that is one of the issues. The second issue we are saying, Madam Sholei, this is what I've learned now after being in parliament for 20 years. Right now you will be advantaged. We agree, you have the advantage. Do whatever you want. The truth is, what goes around comes around. What we are asking you people to do is, you are saying we were in government from 2018. The truth is, we had no statutory legal requirements for us as people who were in ODM and those who were in Jubilee to come in and form government. Why? Because the positions which we were holding as members of Jubilee, and that is before UDA came in, are positions which were enabling you to move, and you were in government until the last minute when you disagreed with President Uhuru. All right.
Let's move on to the next conversation, because it's raising a lot of...
There was one issue which she said, we brought amendment on the floor of the House in Senate. It lost because of the numbers, and simply because members of parliament have been bought. That's corruption. So you are running...
How much are they bought?
We are running politics. They shifted their base. In the U.S...
How much were they bought at?
It's not substantiated.
100,000, I can substantiate. But I'm saying 100,000. But I'm saying, in the U.S., we are not seeing President Biden buying
members of Congress from the Senate.
I don't live in America.
No, I had you say that. Wow, did you just say that, Deputy Speaker? So you said that members were bought at 100,000 shillings.
They've been bought. And they've changed their...
Senator.
Yeah, but they've changed their political affiliation out of a price.
I hear you, Senator.
So to rebuild this nation, we need to demolish all that. And the only way to demolish that is so that we can have an international standard. Is to have in this particular case, the president to be magnanimous enough to say, fine, I have majority, but let me listen to what the other side have to say.
It is very unfortunate that such an appeal has to come, yet we have an entire parliament that is supposed to be doing all that, speaking to each other. I don't know the challenges that you have.
You are making Gladys Sholei so happy today.
Not to make you happy. No. Listen, Senator Onyonka.
No, I'm outnumbered here, as you can see.
No.
Senator Onyonka, you have every constituency in this country represented in parliament.
Yes.
and every county represented at the Senate.
True.
So if all those people are not able to speak at,
for the people of Kenya, then why should the people of Kenya elect you?
To the president?
Why should the people of Kenya elect you when you can't speak on their behalf? You wait until things have gone wrong, and then you come and talk on TV. You cannot legislate on television.
Now you see, you hear what she's doing now. She's saying that we didn't come here to legislate anything. We are just raising issues. They may sound stupid.
Senator and Deputy Speaker, let's close that conversation.